Sorry about that. I know it's a little out of campus, not too far, but admittedly it was a 15 to 20-minute walk. So apologies on the whole thing, but yeah, let's go inside. Be really cool. Could we get a minute? Yeah, cool. Thank you. Yeah, so there's a lot of donuts that they have. They kind of do like specialty donuts, and they have like the popular ones. Like they have like your standard glaze. They have strawberry passione. It's called strawberry passion, but I like saying it like that. It's got passion fruit on it, but it's really more for eye candy rather than the actual flavor. Not that it's bad, but definitely not the highlight. They also have this key lime. They kind of do like a key lime pie thing. They stuff like key lime filling on the inside. It's like a filled donut. They do like a little meringue thing on top. Put a little lime for garnish. That's neat. They have this apple one, but I think it's just a little too sweet, if you ask me. But and then there's their drinks. The drinks. They got your chai teas. They got your espressos, your coffees, hot chocolate. I'm missing something. They have like a lavender drink. That's nice too, actually. But personally, I usually get like the dirty chai latte. It's like a chai tea, but then they put an espresso shot in there. But just because I usually have a class after, and the energy boost is very much appreciated. But I'm sorry, I kind of overloaded you with information, and I wasn't sure what you wanted. What I recommend? Well, I did that chai thing that I told you about, but if I had to pick a donut, I'd say, that's a toughie. Oh, actually, I know. It's this creme de la creme. It's actually called that one. I didn't fancy that one up anyway. But yeah. So this one, the creme de la creme, it's they put it's like a powdered sugar donut, and then they kind of like flambe it, like they freaking go at it with a blowtorch, get the sugar all toasted, and then they put this like cream filling on the inside. Maybe it's a custard. I have no idea, but it's really good, and it's huge. But because of the way the sugar encases the donut, it kind of preserves it. So even if you have it like a couple hours, it's still just as good. Whereas, like if you had a half a donut and then like you leave it for later, it probably wouldn't be as good. Cool. Cool. I guess we'll get to those. All right. We're ready to order. Can I get 2 creme de la cremes? And then could I also get 2 dirty chai lattes, please? Thank you. Yeah, sure thing. Thank you so much. Yeah, so I mean the donut and the tea is nice, and you can have those. In case it wasn't obvious enough, I know I came off very shy initially, and I'd like to think that's fairly true. It's just it's it's kind of scary when you're talking to new people like that you don't know a lot. And I guess while you're having those, I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about me, and then I'd love to know more about you. But where do I start? Oh, so first things first, and I'd like to think of it as a plus, is, or bad, depending on how you think about it. But I'm not a very good liar, like whatsoever. Now, that's not to say I couldn't keep a secret, but I really don't like to lie to people actively, so I guess that's partially my fault, as people can abuse my truth to fish out whatever the hell they're trying to look for. But my whole thing is that I hate it that nowadays it feels so hard to connect with people because you never know who's actually being honest and who has an agenda. And that bothers me so much. And I hate seeing it. So I try to lead an example of, hey, I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna be honest as best I can. Obviously, I like to think I picked up a few quote unquote detective skills, and I can generally gauge how good a person is. And, well, if I don't think they're a good person, I don't hang out with them. So, there's that. But I also don't know everybody, so that's not to say everybody's absolutely horrible. What else? Bad liar. I know I can tend to ramble a lot, and part of it is nervousness, but also part of it is me wanting to, be genuine, be very transparent, and I don't want it to be like I'm trying to hide anything or just want things to make sense. And a lot of people don't think the way I do. That's another thing. I often like to explain things, like not just do this, do that, without any proper explanation. It's like, okay, but why? And a lot of people would just hear instructions and do it. I don't like that. It's very, like, you don't put any thought into what they just tell you to do it and you just do it without any questions. This is weird to me. But I know everyone's a little bit different. That's something that really strikes me as strange when I see other people do it as much as they do. And then it obviously has made things very challenging because I understand that I'm not like most people. So, which is good and bad. It's good because I know for sure I'm definitely not like everybody else. But that doesn't mean I'm going to change everything about me just to be accepted in a world that's temporary, I guess. But I wanted to thank you for listening, and I haven't really given you a lot of opportunity to talk about yourself, but I do want to know more about you, if that's okay with you. And I know I can ramble and talk for a little whiles, and there's no room for interruption. But if I'm ever being so like talkative and you want to tell me something or it's important, whatever it may be, like don't be afraid to tell me like, hey, I need to say something because I'll understand. I I want I mean, if it okay, keep calm, keep calm, keep calm. I'm really glad that you gave me a chance. And I've really liked what we had so far up to this point. And, if we were to become a thing officially, I just, I want you to have an equal say in this relationship as much as I do. So, with all that said, I'm sorry I've been going on for so long, but the floor is yours. You mean it? You're not playing tricks on me, are you? Play cool, play cool, play cool. I was thinking out loud, wasn't I? Oh God, that is so embarrassing. Well, I'm glad you think it's cute because the amount of embarrassment that I have right now is. Oh, I'm just glad there's not more people in here. Thank you. I think you're really beautiful too. Say, how's the donut and the dirty chai latte? I always don't call it that. I just call it energy booster because it's basically what it is. Well, I'm glad you like the donut. Yeah, I know. I know it's weird because it's like, why would you buy this if you don't think it tastes amazing? But it is admittedly very energy boosting. So that's usually what I use to get back into classes. But I mean, at least for me, it's not always about how things taste. Sometimes it's about what it can give you, you know? I know not everyone's like that too. Again, something that might separate me from most, or maybe, I don't know. But, I, I keep saying it, but this has been a very special moment for me. And I'm really glad that now that things are official, that I'm honored to call you my girlfriend. And oh, I don't want to rush into everything, but I'd really love to get to know you a little bit more for the next couple dates. If there are next couple dates. Well, yeah, I know that we're a thing now, but I didn't want to, like, okay, we're going to have it here, at this time, and this time. Like, I'd want to talk it amongst you to see what time would work for us. But I would also think that once I get to know you a little bit better, I'd love to meet your family, and then you meet my family, and maybe I'm thinking a little too far ahead, but I don't know. I guess I've always been one to sparkly. Say, this isn't a PDA isn't really my style, but since it looks like the people running the store are kind of in the kitchen, it seems like no one else is here. Would it be okay if I kissed you? If that's okay with you. If it's not, I totally understand. Cool. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Thank you 3,000. I don't want to jinx anything, but I want to let you know that this right here has easily been top 5 moments in my life without a shadow of a doubt. So thank you for that. It's funny and ridiculous as it's gonna sound. I never kissed anyone before, and I mean I've seen it in the movies and not so friendly movies, but I just knew that you had to tilt your head, because then otherwise you're gonna get a, what's it called, like in Despicable Me 2 when Steve Carell, his nose is too pointy, or Gru, sorry, but it's Steve Carell, but his nose, it's too long and pointy, and so he can't just look straight. He has to. And then I forget who the wife was, but she was, or the soon-to-be wife, but she had a weird nose too, and it was kind of like something they played off of, which was funny. But point is, I knew you had to tilt the head. That's as far as I knew. But no, it's okay. I wanted the first kiss to be you, and I'm happy that it went as smoothly as it did. It didn't seem like a complete mess. But, I really had fun on this date of ours, and I definitely want to go on more. Maybe where I let you kind of take control, because, well, I know you said you didn't mind, but I want to hear your voice and your plans and your thoughts. All right, I'll see you.